Hello and welcome back to Talking with Tom. Today I'll be meeting with some special guests. Last week, I hope you guys remember, we had Ivan the Terrible. He ruined the line of succession and ushered in an era called the Time of Troubles. This week we have someone who not only killed generations of Jews, but also gypsies, gays, and the disabled. The man, the myth, the legend, Hitler!
Hey, Tom.
Thanks.
Hey, Tom.
Hey Adolf, how's the wife?
Dead.
So, speaking of dead, World War II is the deadliest war of all time.
That is true.
And why do you think that is?
I guess you could thank the infamous Holocaust. Well, Tom, can I call you Tom?
No, 9.
Well, Tom, in an effort to make things right, I designed concentration camps that would burn, gas, and mercilessly kill innocent Jews, gypsies, gays, and any opposing to the Nazi belief. I think we can also thank the many battles that occurred from 1939 to 1945.
On that note, I'd like to invite another guest to continue this talk with us. This man has led Great Britain through the war and was a Gandhi hater. Let's welcome the man, the myth, the slightly fatter legend, Winston Churchill!
Wait, what?
Hello all, cheery to be back.
Wait, why is he here?
Yes, we all remember a year ago when you came onto the show for the Nobel Prize winners Would You Rather. Great segment.
Yes, it sure was a grand one. Not pish posh at all. It's a tea with the Queen pucker sort of time. That's pants to see you again, Adolf. Ain't old pal?
Winston?
It's brass monkeys out, wouldn't you say, Thomas?
Yeah, I'd say so, Winston. I'm glad you're back. We were just talking about World War II.
And we were talking about my Holocaust.
Yes, I was gobsmacked when I heard the news.
A truly terrible time, and the worst crime of the century.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it was.
Alright, and now I would like to welcome a very special guest. He was the former leader of the Soviet Union, so everyone give a warm welcome to Joseph Stalin.
Looks like we're gonna have a good old chin wag.
So Joseph, how has it been? Wow, that was grand. It's an honor having you on the show. We would love to hear your experience of ruling the Soviet Union during World War II.
Alright, I think we've heard enough about the Soviet Union. Let's talk about the real superpower.
That's rubbish, unless you're talking about the UK, the real superpower. At least my leadership united my people, instead of how you manipulated their broken spirits.
You may be right, but at least I gave them a hope for a better Germany.
Well, Russia did.
No one asked.
Alright guys, let's get back on track. Now a quick word from our sponsor.
Fiji water, Earth's finest water.
Anyways, now we'll take questions from the audience.
This one is for Stalin. How were you able to keep the USSR under your control for so long?
Well, you see, I had the secret police, the KGB, that led the purges and caused fear that kept my people in check.
Now for Winston. Even after the Blitz attack from Germany, you were able to raise the spirits of the people of the UK. How?
So I gave a famous speech that encouraged the people of the UK to keep on fighting. Some of my most memorable lines were, "We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, and we shall never surrender."
And my last one for Hitler. How did you grasp the attention of the Germans to start World War II?
Well, the Treaty of Versailles really drove my and everyone else's motivation against the Jews. The demand for war reparations from the Treaty of Versailles caused an economic downfall and I use this for my rise to power to convince everyone of my political beliefs.
That is all the time we have for today. Thank you for our guests for coming out. Thank you for tuning in, and this is another episode of Talking with Tom.
Mom!
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Adolf.
Shot 1, take 2. 3, take 3.
Hey, Adolf. How's the wife?
Shot 1, take 5,
7.
6. Hey, Tom.
That's my line.
No, it's not. It's hey,
But
Tom.
it's hey, Adolf first.
No, it's hey, Tom.
No.
Yes!
It is? Shot 1, take 8.
Hey, Tom. You said that's my line.
This is about to do it. Carson. Okay. Ready. No, Gianna, I was so ready.
Dude, you're about to die.
We're happy to be here. Sit up.
Shot 4, take 1. Ha ha ha. Speaking of dead.
We can also thank the many battles that occurred from 1939 to 1940.
No, I mean 9. Dude, he's younger than Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith is old. No.
Why?
Well, hold on.
All right.
Bro, what is
What was that?
That is all the time we have for today.
Downfall, and I use this for my rise to power.
There's nothing in here, can you tell?
No, you can't even.
matter.
It's not on camera.
Down. Okay. I was literally like, fine if you guys didn't yell at me.
I'm sorry.
This is gonna go. Alright, screw it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.